The positions that you held, you probably have had more power than the governor.
Oh, golly.
And with great power comes great responsibility. What's that like for you?
Well, I was going to say I am addicted to responsibility. I always felt the responsibility, and there were always consequences for what you did.
CBS News California Investigates is introducing you to the people who want to be your next governor. California correspondent Julie Watts is sitting down with 11 candidates who've thrown their hats in the ring so far. Now, each day, we're bringing you one question with one candidate to give you early insight into who they are and why they want to be your next governor. This morning, Julie sits down with Toni Atkins.
Toni Atkins is one of the high-profile Democrats running to replace California Governor Gavin Newsom when he terms out next year. She lives in San Diego. She was previously Speaker of the California Assembly and the leader of the state Senate. She says she's running for governor because, quote, she believes in California's promise, but too many people are struggling to thrive, and that must change. We sat down with each candidate for an in-depth interview covering all the issues that matter to you. But we began by asking what they think our current governor and legislature did right and what they would have done differently. That's one question with Toni Atkins.
When the Republicans and when President Trump asked Texas to find seats, Gavin, our governor, did not miss a beat. He's going toe-to-toe on this with the redistricting. And while I think California is the gold standard of the commission, and we will have to go back to that, I believe that he stood up for California values. I'm a rule follower by nature. My spouse tells me that. My family's all military. But at the same time, I really think everything is at stake here. An abortion ban across the country. Marriage equality.
And would California politics really allow that to happen here? I think that it can be a talking point, but I do want to push back on that. Realistically, for voters sitting at home, our Constitution won't allow an abortion ban in California, and our legislature, especially our supermajority legislature, could easily protect same-sex marriage indefinitely in California.
Right. You may be right in terms of our Constitution, and that's why I did Proposition 1. But let me give you another example. Look at what's being pulled away from health care in our state right now. That's huge. The two biggest drivers of affordability for everyday people is housing and health care.
What the governor did well, you think,
right.
Redistricting.
I do.
Any missteps?
As you brought up, as former Speaker and leader of the Senate, obviously, this governor has vetoed a number of our bills, including some of my own. We've had some of the toughest discussions around budget and legislation. A priority for me is health care, and I think additional support for primary care clinics I would have liked to see, and that didn't happen, even though there were options and opportunities.
And that was Julie Watts reporting.